Okay, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another class on electrostatics. And I have understood your comments and I am looking in your textbook. It's not so easy for me because it's Chinese, obviously, but I understand pictures. Sadly, electrostatics is not discussed in your textbook, but it is part of your everyday life. You come across electrostatics every day through sometimes by touching the handle on your door handle. It can also produce electric shock. You don't need to be at the metro station. So what is it that happens to my balloon? I charged up my balloon with electrons. You do that yourself during the daytime. And on the balloon, they will stay where I put them because the balloon is an insulator. If I bring the balloon, so are you an insulator. So if you do this and you bring your finger to you'll get a shock. I have discharged the electrons on my finger to the metal. The metal is a conductor. It will conduct the electrons away. So what do I need to form a spark? That's what you see, a spark. If you look in the dark, apparently you can see it. If your room is completely dark, you can see a lightning bolt. It is a lightning bolt. Lightning is incredible. I like to watch lightning. In Shanghai, you're completely safe. And I will tell you why. You're completely safe in Shanghai. If you have a voltage difference, this is incredible, 30,000 volts over a distance of 1 centimeter. The air will break down and become a conductor. We said air is an insulator, but if you have extreme conditions, 30,000 volts over 1 centimeter, the air will break down and you'll get a spark. Imagine now, the clouds are several kilometers in the air, but I have to have 30,000 volts per centimeter for lightning to form. So we're talking about a difference in voltage between the cloud and the earth of millions, 300 million degrees volts if the cloud is 1 kilometer in the air. And then you get lightning. So you see, electrostatics, when you have a storm, that's exactly what you see. Is lightning dangerous? What do you think? Is lightning dangerous? I checked this for you. 90% of the people hit by lightning survive. It's probably people have a bad heart or something, they die. But 90% of people being hit by lightning actually survive. And maybe in the next class I'll talk about why the point is so important. You see it. Look out your window. Look out your window. You'll see a high building. And on top of the high building, there's a point of metal. That will attract the lightning, just as my finger will give me a lightning bolt. The pointed metal on a high building will attract the lightning. It's called a lightning conductor. It conducts the bad electricity down to the ground. Water is said to be an insulator, but now dirty water is a conductor. If you live by a river, or you live in a city with high buildings like Shanghai, you're perfectly safe. You can watch thunderstorms, as I love to. They will not harm you. You can watch the lightning fall on the tall building in Pudong. It will not hurt you. It's fun to watch and it's safe. But there are conditions where lightning is dangerous. And I couldn't really believe as a scientist. My very first trip to the United States was to Chicago, which has very violent thunderstorms, very violent. And 9 people died during one thunderstorm. What were they doing? Chicago is a rather flat area. There's no mountains. They were outside on a golf field. And they were playing golf in a thunderstorm. And their golf club is metal. So the golf club, when it's in the air, you swing the golf club, it goes in the air, becomes a lightning conductor. And they died. lightning hitting their golf clubs, going through the body, that killed them. So, enjoy lightning, enjoy storms, but do not be stupid. Do not hold a golf club up in the air on a flat piece of ground. In the city of Shanghai, it's fine. You can play golf. Okay, thank you for that.